Kandy. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna go over a few things. This video is gonna be kind of random. I'm gonna talk about a few makeup brushes that I got. I want to show you guys I got a mystery box from Moda, and then I kind of want to talk about my health. I had my scan yesterday, or my scope, and I want to talk about that and kind of like what's gonna be coming up on the channel. Some things that I have planned. Guys, I actually have a list. Like, what? So anyway, let's get right into this. First, I want to talk about the sponsor of this video, which is Skillshare. I want to thank them for sponsoring. Skillshare is an online learning community where creative people come to, you know, get together and do the next step of their creative journey. We're all, you know, creative geniuses out here. Creative and curious people are the people I like to be around. I love people who want to learn new skills, things like that. And Skillshare is for anyone, for, you know, beginners, middle, masters, to just expand on their skills. So they have all sorts of classes. Animation, creative writing, music management, editing. I'm hoping to get into some of the editing stuff soon. I just, you know, haven't took the time. It's my fault for not taking the time. Skillshare is there all the time. Like 24/7, 365, you can get into a class and check it out and, you know, take that skill that you're looking for to the next level. For me personally, right now, I've been doing a lot of like, let me tell you about the one that I was watching today that I'm really excited about. It's called Gluten and Dairy-Free Baking Holiday Edition. So it's like some desserts, but because of all of the issues I've been having with my diet, you know, not being able to eat a lot of things, it was important for me to look at gluten-free and dairy-free things. So this is by Kristen Mittenis from the Well-Fed Kitchen, and she covers lemon bars and peanut butter brownies and whipped coconut frosting. So I'm not saying they're healthy recipes, but for me, it fits into the diet that I need to kind of comply with at the moment. So, you know, if you want to join Skillshare, join these creative, cool people, click that link down below and, you know, enroll. It'll be great. So thanks again for Skillshare for sponsoring this video. And moving on. So let's cover my scan first, since I was just talking about diet. I went in and I had my GI scope yesterday. Roger luckily was able to drive me, and they didn't find anything like too terrible. I don't know if I better not show you guys the pictures. They're a little graphic, and I totally just spit if you saw that. But she did find a little bit of erosion in my esophagus from like acid reflux, but she said that everything else looked really good. My surgery section looked really good. So talking to her afterwards, we kind of figured out that probably the biggest issue is this giant hernia that I have, or the biggest one of the 5 that I have from my surgery scar. I don't know if I explained that to you guys, but when I had surgery back in 2003, they cut me from here to here, and when you sew things back, like especially stomach muscles, they have a tendency to pop back open. And that's another reason why they don't want to do surgery on the hernia unless I get down to like a very small weight, which will never happen. But, you know, at this point, I just need to take care of myself, and that includes changing up my diet and figuring out what bothers me the most, what doesn't, and, you know, trying to help myself. When I was at the doctor yesterday, I stepped on the scale, and the number that came up, I was like, what the heck? That has to be wrong. So I made her put me on another scale, and it said the same thing. Well, I had lost like around 40 pounds since August, since I had been to the doctor in August. I don't weigh myself. I have a scale at home. I just don't do it, because that number actually means nothing to me. I mean, it shouldn't mean anything to you either. I feel like your health needs to be exactly how you feel, not like a number. You shouldn't like focus on those numbers. It's like in sizing for clothing, you shouldn't focus on, oh, I'm a size 10 or I'm a size 18. You should focus on how you feel in the clothes and how they make you look. Like that's what we should focus on, is how you feel and how you look. And at this point in my life, I'm almost 40. I've been abusing my body. I can fully admit that. It's not it's not a surprise to any of you looking at me, right? But I just want to feel good. I want to not be sick to my stomach all the time. As delicious as certain foods can be, like my boss had mac and cheese today and meatloaf, and it looked so good, but just looking at it, I was like, that's gonna make me sick, and it turned me off of it. You know what I mean? So I'm at the point where I'm trying to figure out what foods work with my body and what I can do to nourish my body in a good way, if that makes any sense to you guys. So I also today ordered my, I keep saying Everywell, but it's Everlywell intolerance test for, I think, let me look very quickly. I don't want to give you guys wrong information. Okay, so they have a food sensitivity test which tests 96 different foods, and then they have the extensive food sensitivity test which tests 204 foods. So basically what they do is they send you a packet, you prick your finger, and you put a drop of blood on each of these like little squares, and then they analyze that, and they'll analyze it against all these different foods and different food groups to kind of help you on your journey of feeling better. Because if you're feeling nauseous and bloated and just like not good after eating certain foods, then you know you can know to take those out of your diet. And I've been elimination dieting for like, what, 3 years now, so I've got a pretty good list going of my own. So I need to figure some of this out. I'm interested to see if the apple comes up, or if it's something in the cider. Someone pointed out on Twitter, maybe it's something in the cider, because Angry Orchard was apple cider, the apple cider drink that we did on Saturday. And I didn't talk to you guys about this, but Monday at work, I had gotten some beef jerky from nuts.com, and which I love nuts.com. They have the best stuff. Like, I can get all kinds of different rices and grains that I can actually eat. It's awesome. But I started eating this jerky, and my fingers, my like palms and my fingers went red, and they started to go numb on the tips. And I sit like this a lot at my desk because my, you know, mouse is over here. And then I noticed that my face started to itch, and I was like, okay, something's not right. And so I flipped it over, and there was apple cider in this beef jerky. I was like, okay, it's something to do with apple cider. I'm not gonna chance eating an apple and going into like anaphylactic shock or something. Like, I don't need that, you know? And I don't know if it's that severe, but like, I'm not gonna take the chance, okay? And so I'm getting this test so that I can do that. The test is $259. I had a coupon, so I spent less than $200 on it. The 96 food test is $159. Again, there's coupons. I used Honey to find a good coupon for it. So if you don't use browser extensions like that, you really should. Like Rakuten and like Honey are like the two that I use. Rakuten gives you like money back on certain purchases. Like, let's see, Everlywell is a 3% cash back. So whatever you spend, they give you 3% back, which is nice. It's good. But when I went to the doctor and had this done like 3 or 4 years ago, it cost me like $250, and they only tested like 60 different foods. So I think this is a little more extensive, and they tell you that it's not like a doctor thing. Like, they're not doctors, they're just testing your blood and telling you what you're reacting to, and then it's your job to kind of eliminate those foods and see how you feel. It's just kind of an aid, if you will. And my doctor's office doesn't do intolerance testing. I asked, and they'll only do like allergy testing if you're having a severe reaction. So, you know, whatever. So thanks Skillshare for helping me pay for this bill, for this intolerance test. Appreciate that. That's where the sponsorship money is going to go, is to pay some of these medical bills that are trying to help me figure out what the heck is going on with my body. So anyway, that's what's going on with that. If you can see this guy, this is something I bought too. I got Facebook marketed. This is called an hoodie. And what it is this giant hoodie, and it's a one size fits most. It's based on a 6X sweatshirt, but it's this fluffy, gorgeous material inside. And I got unicorns. I got Brittany one. Hers is a sloth. And it's got a pocket. And it makes me very bulky, but it's very warm. And I love it. I wore it when I had to go outside at work today, and I was like, ooh, yeah, this is better than just a hoodie. So anyway, now that we're done talking about that, let's look at these brushes. When I cleaned my room and moved everything around, I was like, man, my brushes are getting pretty nasty. They're like, see what I mean? Can you see what I mean? They're just kind of, they're not in great shape anymore. In fact, I already threw a couple away. They're just kind of getting meh from being used and washed and used and washed. So I went online, and Moda had sent me an email, and they're like, hey, we're having a sale. Oops, sorry, I moved you. We're having a sale on our mystery boxes. I was like, yeah, let's do that. So as a free gift, I got this brush here. I love Moda brushes anyway, so this is the Glow brush, which is for highlight. Come on, little guy. There we go. So this would be a really nice brush for highlight. Recycle, non-recycle. And then a brush that I use all the time is an angled brush for, I use it for bronzer. And so I got this angled blush brush, but they're so soft, and I love the handles. If you can see, they're this matte, like, it's almost a rubber feel. They feel so nice in your hands. And then I got myself this really pretty set. How do you open this? These are like, after I made sure that my savings was good, this was like kind of my Christmas presents to myself. So it's the Royal collection, and it's very professional and blue and purple. That's what that looks like. But what we're really here for is the mystery box, right? Because I knew I was getting these. So here's what the mystery box looks like. I first discovered Moda brushes from BoxyCharm. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, put this down, and when the cats are back in my room, they'll love that. Alright, so the first one we've got is this nice, huge powder brush. Oops. Did I get a big old powder brush in here? I did not. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this one. What I'll do is, if I like don't need some of these brushes, I will put them in my giveaway box. But this powder brush looks really nice. Oh yeah, big fatty. Really nice, fluffy powder brush. And I love, again, these pro handles. They're so nice. Their brushes are so soft. I love it. I love it. So here's something that I'll probably put in the giveaway box. It's this beautiful purple contour brush. So it's nice and rounded at the top. Why don't I just keep this open instead of blah, blah, blah? I don't do a ton of contour, so a brush like this I would use for blush, and I have this Luxie brush that I really like, but it's getting so wore out. Maybe I need to keep it. This one is a nice one for blush. I have like big cheeks, so you know, I need a little bit bigger of a brush. So I'll put this in my giveaway box. Along with this, this is a angled kabuki brush along with a blending sponge in that same beautiful purple. I'm gonna save my favorites for last. Probably this one also. These are paddle brushes. So this is their face perfecting kit. Let's see, they say this large one is for all over cream or liquid foundation. Move the brush in one fluid movement over your face to apply a blend. The next one down is ideal for blush or bronzer application for a stunning glow. The third is create a flawlessly blended contour under your cheekbones, along your jawline, or at the hairline. And then the little guy right there, this small brush is perfect for precisely applying concealer, blending makeup under your eyes, or for contouring your nose or the other small areas of your face. Yes, that's absolutely true. I used to have a brush just like that. I loved it for highlight in the corner of my eyes, or for doing like under eye concealer if I needed to like blend that out. And then these ones I'm going to keep for myself because I loves. This is the Mythical. So there's a powder, highlight, precision angle, and a detail brush in here, along with a zip case, which I'll put the zip case in the giveaway stuff. So there's the zip case. Wow, so crazy. But we've got another nice, huge powder brush. You can always use a powder brush, right? And then this small tapered highlight brush. I guess it's not tapered that much. Maybe it's just how it was in the package. A blending brush. And a small blending brush. I love these for getting eyeshadow just right on my eyelid, or again in the corner. You hear my cat crying. She's so mad. Mom, you don't love me. You don't love me. Baby, I do. You just crazy. All right, so there's the Moda brushes. Put those in my giveaway pile. So what we've got coming up on the channel, okay, so we've got some more full face coming at you. I just got some JCat Beauty. I've got some Flower Beauty that I'm gonna do. I also have CoverGirl, AOA Studios, and LA Colors. And then for try-ons, I've got Universal Standard, Yours Beauty, JCPenney, Avenue, Walmart, Woman Within, which I think is like pajamas, and I think there's a Catherine's out there. These I bought not in 2020 but in 2019, and you know, 2020 was real rough for me to get videos together. I wasn't feeling well a lot, and trying on clothes was the last thing on my mind. So we're gonna get into those. We're gonna get into those in 2021. And I've got 5 Smartass and Sass boxes to open. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open them off camera and just show you guys like my favorite things out of them. Again, I wasn't doing a lot in 2020, okay? Like, please be kind. And also, today, Brittany and I just decided that we're gonna go to the beach for a Galentine's Day giveaway or getaway. So on the 13th, we're gonna be staying in this hotel that we've been like really looking at a lot. We're gonna have a charcuterie board and make some cocktails and share that with you guys. And I think it'll be really fun. I say charcuterie board because I really wanted to say shark coochie board, but I didn't. But now I did, so the cat's out of the bag. I saw it on Twitter one day and I just died laughing that someone was calling a charcuterie board a shark coochie board, and now that's what I call it. Like, it's just my favorite thing now. So, oh, also that's gonna go in my giveaway box. I bought myself The Mandalorian The Child, and I hadn't opened it, and my sister got it for me for Christmas. Well, hers came broken. These two were like broken up, which I pressed them down this morning because this is the first time I've used it. So I've got 2 of those that are gonna go in the giveaway box, and maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that around my birthday. my 40th birthday's coming up in May, so maybe we'll give back for my birthday. We're trying to figure out like what to do, because like we're still all under quarantine, like we can't have a party. So we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do for my 40th birthday. If you have some quarantine safe ideas, let me know. Let me know. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys. I know this was totally random. We covered like 5 different things, but you know, I wanted to update you on my health and, you know, tell you where I'm at on my journey of not feeling like crap all the time. Because it's caused me to miss work. It's caused me to miss functions, like family stuff, because I just can't. I can't. It's terrible. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We got this. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you soon. Bye.